Sean Strickland versus Adesanya got officially announced. Yeah, Jake versus Logan on the podcast was pretty crazy. And Logan said he's a better boxer than Jake, I would say. But yeah, it's August 10th, baby. We're 9 days out. He's gonna take care of all the meals, so I feel like that's gonna be a huge advantage. Getting this sleep protocol dialed in is gonna be a huge advantage.
All that for 25 minutes potentially.
It's crazy.
In the cage. It is crazy.
Yeah,
So
we're doing it different, baby. We do our own thing. I can book my own jet, book my own flights. Hopefully getting a Lamborghini I want when I land so I can drive off. Just feel like it'll look so cool.
Sweet having the belt right there.
Oh. Our live episode 119 of the Bro Malley Show.
The last one before departure.
Yep, last one before departure. We probably won't get one out fight week because I will be a very, very busy bumblebee. I am the main event of UFC 292.
Oh shit, no way.
Defending my undefeated title against Aljamain Sterling. Live on pay-per-view. Big fights got announced. Well, Sean Strickland versus Adesanya got officially announced. I was curious if that was going to happen. They had to do something fast because it's coming up, dude, right?
It's like 4 weeks away.
So
September 9th.
Yeah, they had to make that happen fast. DDP was kind of what we were thinking. Got an injury, blah, blah, blah. But Adesanya versus Strickland officially, Izzy's a plus 300. Sean's a minus 400. Is that crazy? Or did I say that?
Wait, flopped.
Oh.
Izzy's the favorite.
My bad.
No, that's not crazy. I would assume that means Izzy's a decently heavy favorite. I'd almost assume he'd be a heavier favorite, but
I mean, if it's like we've talked about this before, Sean Strickland can grapple pretty good, but Izzy's not fucking easy to take down.
No.
And if it's a kickboxing fight, I mean, Izzy's gonna piece him.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's kind of how I see that fight playing out. But you never fucking know in this sport, dude.
Yeah.
But Izzy shows up focused, and he always, he's very smart. He knows what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah, he always has a good game plan. He never goes in there and tries to do something crazy. He just goes in there and he knows he's going to try and win the fight.
This could be a major upset, or it could be another beautiful finish by Izzy. Who you got? Early prediction.
Man, I'm just hoping for the press conference to be fun, honestly. I think
with Sean Strickland, it's going to be, he has zero filter.
Yeah.
So this shit will be fun. Izzy's pretty good on the mic too. He has some good ones, but Sean's always just funny on the mic, so he'll have some good shit.
But that being said, I think Izzy is just better, and I think he's been multiple wars and defended his belt, and I think he's just too good for Sean Strickland.
Yeah. So, well, we'll talk more about that fight when it gets closer. But
yeah,
Jake versus Logan on the podcast was pretty crazy. I hadn't watched it, and I actually did a pod with Ariel Helwani, and he told me I should check it out, so I checked it out.
Yeah.
And they kind of went at it a couple different things. One was the Celsius was a major sponsor of Jake Paul, major sponsor of the event. And they said we don't want Logan in there with his Prime shirt and his Prime bottle and stuff, which I get. I mean, that's just... And Logan was like, dude, we're brother, blah, blah. I get both sides. I'd probably lean on Jake's side more. Like, I mean, it's not necessarily Jake's
fault in this.
Yeah, Jake's just, he's doing his thing. But, that's tough. But then they say... Then it gets a little bit more personal. Yeah. And then it said Logan was saying that Nate picked Jake because Jake was an easier fight.
Yeah.
And Logan said he's a better boxer than Jake. I would say, from my perspective, I'd say Logan's a more natural athlete. Logan naturally is probably better at boxing from like a speed point of view is what I'm saying. But Jake's put in way more work.
Yeah. So
Jake's technically the better boxer, but I think Logan had... Logan dedicates his life. He can be good as fuck too.
Right. I know. That's why they did get a little chippy. I couldn't tell if it was like a little brotherly competition or if there was some like real kind of... Because think about it. They're both getting so much attention. You could see one getting jealous about the other. One's career going different ways. So.
Well, Logan got announced that he's fighting Dildo Danis. That's huge.
Yeah. And $100K if Dildo pulls out for no reason... No, like, serious reason. He gets fined 100 racks.
There's no way in hell Dillon Danis has $100,000. I
don't think.
From what? Posting on Twitter?
Yeah, maybe.
His shit is funny. I'll give him that. Sometimes he can give me a little chuckle. Never a fucking belly laugh, but sometimes he'll give me a chuckle. But there's no way in fuck he's got $100,000.
Yeah, so he's going to have to actually...
he will go in debt for fucking 20 years for that. So he'll show up. Maybe not. He's been posting a bunch of pictures of Logan's girlfriend with some actor.
Exes, yeah.
Some exes and like...
Leonardo DiCaprio, I think.
And, so he's playing the game. It's fun. I want to watch it.
Yeah,
KSI versus Tommy. I mean, I'll tune in for that fight. Logan versus Dillon, 100%. I am pumped. Odds released on it. If Dillon will pull out, mine's 200. No. Plus 150, yes. Damn, there's odds on if he'll pull out. Chael Sonnen did a video and said that Dillon Danis told Chael why he actually pulled out. And Chael wasn't allowed to say, but it was something that was made. It wasn't just a random pullout. So I don't know. But I think Logan could bust. If Logan's training for real boxing, God, Dillon's been probably boxing quite a bit better, quite a bit longer. But I'd still put my money on Logan.
I think I would too. I just haven't seen any footage of Dillon other than I guess he dropped a little bit with Conor.
He boxed with fucking Alex Pereira. Like the dude's been around the fight game. He understands. Yeah. He's been around good guys. He knows he's gonna have a lot more experience. I'd say advantage.
What does he weigh? What is?
It's a good question.
Roughly?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because Logan's gonna be
a big boy. I wonder if it's at 185. That's a good question.
Yeah.
But Logan supposedly declined doing an episode of Impaulsive with Dillon Danis. That would have been interesting and weird. I don't think that should happen.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Because
it could come off super fake on both sides. It could just kind of be a weird. Yeah. Knowing they're gonna fight each other, I wouldn't like that.
It says the weight limit's gonna be 200 pounds. Says box.live.tv.
Well, 200 pounds for the weight limit. That makes sense. I mean, I don't know if Logan could get down to 185.
I didn't know Dillon was that big though.
That's what I'm saying. Logan could bust him up.
Yeah.
Dana White says Conor will return against Chandler, and then I talked to Conor. He's gonna fight Chandler. He just likes messing with you guys. Dana referring to the tweet Conor posted about Nate's trilogy. And Conor does only have 2 fights left on his contract. I don't think you see Conor go anywhere else. Anywhere else, you want to be in the UFC.
What about boxing though? You think after his 2-fight contract, he maybe goes to another
he
boxing?
For sure could go box somewhere. A massive boxing fight. But even then, it's like, well, I guess when you're that big, you don't need the UFC to help promote it. But UFC's so fucking good at their job. They're so good at promoting fights. They're so good at making sure shit runs smooth that maybe it's worth paying out that extra to have them promote it and be a part of it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah. He does have 2 fights left on his contract, but really that could be
3 years.
Yeah, it could be a while.
Yeah.
Conor, I want to see Conor versus Charles. I want to see Conor versus Chandler. I want to see Conor versus Gaethje.
Yeah.
Conor versus fucking
Islam. If he wins a couple, if Conor comes back and beats a couple guys, Conor versus Islam would be super sick.
100%.
Conor versus Leon.
Oh,
Leon stays at once.
Conor Hamzat. Conor piece him. Garry's opponent, Jeff Neal, pulled out, and Ian posted a video with his manager saying that Jeff Neal's pussy hurts. That's not a very nice thing from an MMA manager to say about a UFC fighter. It's a brutal sport, so to say that is kind of fucked up. But Ian got Neil Magny as a replacement for UFC 292.
Which he was asking for in the first place. He wanted the Neil Magny.
Interesting. So. Interesting fight. Super fucking short notice. Yeah. Super short notice.
Neil,
but good thing they kept. I like Ian, so yeah, that's good. Good thing they got him back, got him on there.
Neil Magny's coming off a win off Philip Rowe, a decision, and then before that he lost to Gilbert Burns by sub. And then D-Rod submission. He beat D-Rod in submission, and then he lost to Shavkat Rakhmonov by submission.
That's going to be a sweet fight.
Good fight.
Neil's always fights anybody. Ian's sharp, young lad coming up in the rankings. Fucking, that's going to be a sweet fight.
And he just trained in Brazil for this whole camp, it sounds like.
Really?
Ian did, yeah. Maybe not the whole camp, but for a majority of it.
Interesting.
He's training down in Brazil.
Dana White was giving praise to Nate Diaz after Jake Paul lost. Nate is a legend. He loses and he somehow finds a way to win. Guillotining Jake in the night.
So sweet.
Pretending to get knocked out at one point, and then saying this was just a competition. This wasn't a real fight. So Nate didn't lose any. If he would have got knocked out, it might have been different. But he didn't lose anything from this fight.
I hope they actually go to MMA.
Jake's really pushing for it. It seems like it seemed like they both said yes.
Yeah. Especially for that amount of money. Holy shit, I would be surprised if Diaz didn't want that fight.
10 mil? I mean, yeah, I wonder what he made this fight. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, it's a win-win for Jake, really. Nate goes out there, chokes him. Whatever. That's what's supposed to happen. Yeah. It is a win-win for Jake.
God, that would be I think that'd be brutal for the MMA if Jake somehow, some way.
Oh, yeah.
Put Diaz out.
It would be.
That would suck. There's not a lot coming back from that, man.
If Jake somehow does that, who's next in MMA?
God, we got to give him someone good, man. Just send him Pereira.
Jorge.
Alex Pereira and a kickboxing Jorge.
I don't know. I feel like Nate chokes Jake in the first round.
You do?
Yeah.
I know Jake was... I was watching Jake talk about it, and he was talking about his background in wrestling. And he was talking about how Diaz would shoot slow, and he'd be able to defend it. Like, do you really think that he could?
It depends what he's working on right now.
Yeah.
You know, I think that would help. But I think... I don't know.
MMA is just such a unique sport. Like, you don't have to shoot for a takedown wrestling all the time. Like, you can just get in the clinch and then go from there, trips and stuff. So
God, that fight was exciting, though. I love that. I love the Jake's fights. I fucking get pumped for him. I get excited for him like a fucking Conor fight. So, I just want to see him fucking keep boxing and keep winning, honestly.
Me too.
Derrick Lewis signed a new 8-fight deal with the UFC.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was kind of surprised about that. For D. Lou, I feel like 8 fights. That's a lot, man.
That UFC, they don't fuck around. They want to get you in there. They want to lock you in there. But it must have been pretty good. Ideally, hopefully, I don't know who D. Lou signed with or anything, or as far as management wise. But hopefully, he got some good shit. Mike Perry signs multiple fight deal with BKFC.
Yeah, that's good. Good for them, man. It's a big signing. Oh, Bryce Hall's making his debut in
that's right.
this weekend.
That's right. I do
against
want
a
to watch
guy
that.
who seems
pretty good at bare knuckle.
Yeah,
I do want to watch that, actually. Bare knuckle will be interesting. Dana White rips production team, Tough 31, coaches, ice bath challenge. I'm going to tell you this. It was a huge fucking clusterfuck by the production team that shot this thing. White told the Mac Life. It was completely fucking irresponsible, completely shit show. And both of them could have been hurt during this. It was fucking ridiculous. What happens during the coaches challenge?
Did you see what
they went for 30 minutes?
In the ice.
Who?
Chandler and McGregor, they played like a trivia game while they were both sitting in the ice tubs for 30 minutes, like playing trivia.
At 39 degrees?
Yeah.
But I don't know if it was kept at that degree the whole time. I'm sure it warmed up over time, but yeah, still.
Bro,
Conor tweeted and said it wasn't a big deal at all, and he had a lot of fun.
Chandler was shivering at the start, though.
Bro,
shivering.
The cold sucks, bro. I fucking hate doing that shit.
30 minutes.
It was pretty funny, though. You should watch some clips.
Yeah, I'll have to check.
Just because being in that cold, no matter who you are, it just kind of like you bring out your little kid almost. You're trying to answer questions and you're free. And Conor was just like kind of giggling, and it was a pretty funny. I liked it.
My sleep protocol. I've been doing some sleep studies with this sleep science team, and been doing some sweet shit. So I have like this box in my room that retrieves sound, the air quality, certain things like that. And then I wear this other sleep image ring, and they have been just getting a bunch of data, and I wore a bunch of other shit when I slept a couple times. But yeah, so we're starting to adjust my sleeping schedule right now so I can peak August 19th,
Damn.
11:30 p.m. to where my fastest reaction times are going to be, which is huge. I've never done something like this. I've always kind of, tried to stay up a little bit later because I'm used to going to bed earlier. But this is gonna be my best performance yet.
Was there
peaking at the right time?
Was there anything surprising about the data they've showed you? Anything like, did you sleep as good as you thought, or have they even really broken it down?
Yeah, a little. He didn't break too much of it down. He says overall I sleep really good. There is things I can do to sleep better, which was interesting. He did say like he can tell when I turn my turn my air filter on when I go in to lay down. Mm-hmm. He said that air filter is nice as fuck and it helps a ton. They could see that data, but he said turning it on like an hour before bed would be huge.
What about your nose? Like, did they have any normal breathing issues?
No, my nose hasn't been. It's only when I have allergies it's bad, but for the most part I haven't had allergies in the last couple months, so I haven't had any nose issues.
That's cool.
The cold plunge, he was saying he thinks it's spiking my cortisol levels and kind of affecting my sleep in a negative way. So he suggested not cold plunging before bed, doing it earlier in the day. And so, yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I would like to do a deeper study with the cold plunge after this fight and do it for a week and then not do it for a week and see what their data looks like. But yeah, so that's interesting. Sean O'Malley versus Peter Yan. Free fight dropped on YouTube. I saw that. That's fucking sweet. I don't even want to read the comments because people are mean, man.
Yeah, they
people
are.
think I lost. No, actually, recently we watched that fight. I think yesterday, and I still won. You know what I mean? I still won. Round 1 and 3. It's fun to go back and watch, though. It is. I was doing some hard push on the assault bike, and I rewatched that fight, and it was a close fight, but I did win, first and third.
God, it's so much better watching your fights after.
After you know I won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like not even really worth it sitting in that fucking stadium, just sweating my ass off, anxious as hell.
I can't even imagine because the closest I've seen, I watched Tim fight live, It was when he broke his jaw, and you didn't know he broke his jaw really. It happened in the first round. He sat on the bench or on the stool, and like you talked to him, and he just like didn't say anything, so you didn't know yet. But just I'm like, oh, that's the closest, because I don't have, and you guys obviously don't fight. But watching teammates fight and then being there live when there's someone you care about, it is fucking brutal.
Dude, it's just like, it sucks because I don't even get to enjoy the events, and you've always been on really cool cards. So it's like half the time I'm just sitting there like, fuck, I wish this was over.
Yeah. And I'm fighting fucking killers now. Peter, fucking Aljo. My resume is going to look... my last fight, fought the best striker, one of the best guys in the division. This fight, I'm fighting the best grappler, the number one guy, and best bantamweight of all time. So I'm gonna start making a beautiful fucking resume. Yeah. TJ Dillashaw said he's rooting for me at UFC 292. I'm sure he is. I'm sure he doesn't want to fucking fight Aljo again. Aljo fucking...
You think Dillashaw's coming back?
Dillashaw is doing what Conor did. He got out of USADA. He's getting on some shit. He's already been on some shit, so we know. And he's going to come back. He's been talking about it. I think it doesn't really seem like it's even that big of a...
I watched that video. He looked thick. Like he maybe was a...
Bro, he's definitely on some shit.
Yeah.
Dana White reportedly walked out of Corey Sandhagen versus Rob Font. Bro, if I wasn't recording a reaction video, I would have left too. I fucking took a nap. That shit was mad boring.
Yeah.
Super skilled. I'm not trying to take it away from him. But when I'm fucking sitting there as a fan entertainment, I want to be entertained. I don't want to be fucking bored as hell.
Did you see his tricep?
Was it bad?
He tore it completely in the first round and has surgery out 6 months. But
see, that changed. I mean, that changes stuff, because if he thought if he had a serious injury and he thought, I'm just gonna take this guy down and this is my easiest way to win because I have an injury, that definitely changes it for sure. And I wouldn't give him as much shit if that's the case. I have to show
you the picture right after. It is fucking gross.
Damn, towards tricep, huh? Holy shit. So he why does he look so dark in that picture? Is that a filter?
So he's out for 6 months, I think, having surgery.
That sucks.
Fully torn tricep. That's fucked up. That would hurt so bad.
Song Yidong says he was robbed by 4 men at gunpoint, eh?
I did see that. He brought a little video about just talking about
like recently?
Yeah, like a couple weeks ago, maybe at max. Yeah,
Who the fuck's gonna rob a jacked Asian?
I don't know, but I mean, that's crazy.
Give me all your technology. That's fucked up. Dustin Poirier tweets, okay, I'll move up. Dustin versus Colby? ? That would be sick. I've been saying I want to see that fight for a long time. They got a lot of beef. Colby's fucking entertaining. Dustin's always in sweet fights. That would be a sick fight.
Yeah. I think Colby versus Leon's pretty much finalized, though.
What about Dustin versus Rachmanov?
That
guy's a motherfucker.
God, I hope he gets another fight. Oh, I guess they're planning on just moving it, but...
Yuri is healed and fully back to training. Says, if I have to choke Alex like I did Glover, I will adjust and do that. Yuri versus Alex will be a sweet fight.
Yeah.
DDP told he may not get the title shot next after failing to step up to fight Israel. What was his injury? I forget. Was it his shoulder?
I thought it was an ankle injury. I don't even know. I heard a little bit about it, and then since then I haven't heard anything about it. So I'm not really sure.
Interesting. Yeah. Me neither. I don't even fucking know. Jalen Turner and Renato Moicano agreed to fight at UFC 295 on Twitter. That would be a sick fight. Jalen Turner's fun to watch. Renato Moicano is super sick to watch. Charles Oliveira says he's ready for Conor McGregor. I'm ready for that shit too. Let's book it. Fuck it.
6-10 months now.
Dana White reveals he held talks with Italian minister over holding Elon versus Mark Zuckerberg at the Colosseum. Jesus Christ.
That would be crazy at the Colosseum.
God, we're all excited for that, but it would be such an embarrassing fight. It would be so embarrassing for those guys.
Yeah, they both get steroid tested too.
Oh God!
But in the Colosseum, you know how crazy that would be. But it wouldn't do justice to the Colosseum.
It's kind of like embarrassing to your ancestors, man.
Yeah, gladiators fighting in there. And then we got Mark and Elon going toe to toe.
Jake Paul continues war of words with salty drug addict Conor McGregor. Jake's pushing for that fight. I don't think Conor comes back and fights Jake. I think Conor knows that's a tough fight, big fight. Conor doesn't want to fucking lose to Jake, even if it is a decision, even if it's a close fight like Nate. I don't think that fight ever happens, to be honest. Unless Jake pushes enough buttons, you know what I mean? Which is...
It seems to me that Conor wants to get back to MMA, so I think maybe after a fight or two, maybe...
Conor teases potential Floyd Mayweather rematch. I don't think that happens. But, I mean, it's like, if they start pushing for it, you get excited for it. But right now, I'm like, Yeah. Jake Paul says, Inner Circle stole millions from him. Yeah, I mean, Jake always seemed like he rolled with a big-ass team. You know, so I'm not surprised about that. There's a bunch of snakes in this game. MMA managers. Could Tim take Bradley Martyn in a street fight? We talked about it. We did a podcast with Bradley. It's probably going to be dropped, I'd say, sooner than later, honestly. We talked about that.
What's Tim weigh? 200?
Tim's 200. Bradley's what, 265?
260, yeah.
265. Man, yeah, I'd say just I mean, if it goes over a couple minutes and there's any kind of scramble, Tim shoots on him, and it's like any kind of scramble. Bradley's so massive, so strong, and he's pretty fucking athletic. He would be a nightmare.
There was a good video of a couple of years ago, Bradley doing jiu-jitsu with, I want to say it was Gordon Ryan, or no?
Some big brown belt guy, some Gracie school, but
and the guy who dominated him.
Yeah, he took
in a gi
apart.
In a
gi,
yeah,
but and no gi.
Yeah, but it wasn't like he was like really using the gi. Like he was taking.
Well,
him,
Bradley's
picking him up,
Bradley's
taking him
whole
down.
thing is street fighting.
Right.
He thinks he's gonna be able, and he could very well grab someone and smash their head into this curb,
and then
changes the game.
Yeah,
fucking changes.
And
the
that
game.
guy was probably about the same weight as Bradley, to be fair.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a big bastard too.
He was big. I don't know if he was 260 big, but he was big.
He's a big boy.
Did
So-
he ask if you could beat him up? Did he
Yeah,
ask that?
and I said, yeah, can I fight Bradley? I said I'd like to think I have the skills required to be able to survive and you know, if it can kill him, but it would be hard. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I definitely would not want to ever have to be in that situation. But I mean, it came down to it. I would like to think that it depends. Like too, if we're in this little ass room,
Right.
you know, if I have some space, I can move around, possibly. But yeah, definitely wouldn't want to try.
Maybe in the Coliseum they'll have you. And
Yeah,
to the
Nevers
death
Brad
next
to
time.
death, 100,000 each.
Winner takes all.
Andrew Tate spends first day out of house arrest in his house in the mosque. Andrew Tate officially off house arrest.
So he's free.
Love
He
it.
is free.
God damn it. That is
Officially.
fucking wild.
Can he get charges filed against him again, or is
He
it?
could, but it'd have to be a whole new case. This case has been completely cleared. No evidence based
Let's
on it.
fucking go, baby.
Wow. He got to come to your fight now in Boston.
Oh, dude.
He don't come to the United States.
That's
Oh
true.
yeah. That would be sweet, though.
God, that's fucking great to hear, though. I mean, I love listening to Andrew. I listen to him on a bunch of different podcasts. The Tucker one, the Candace Owen one. Just a smart dude. He's fun to listen to. And he really says good shit if you listen.
Yeah. He's a powerful speaker.
Yeah. I'm voting for him for fucking president.
Me too.
6'9" arrested in Florida. What the hell?
6?
Recently?
Recently. This was like just
Fuck.
posted today. I can look into it if you
Yeah,
want me
what the hell? That's 6. What are we doing?
Racketeering.
What's that? Gun?
Yeah, I think like gang violence related
Gang.
stuff. Not that he-
Kick is paying Fusi over $15 million to stream on there. I mean, all these payouts, it's not like they're getting them cash. It's like, okay, here, I'll pay you this month, this amount, this month, this amount, this month, blah, blah, and it adds up. So it could be over however many years. Who's to say these companies don't go bankrupt?
Yeah, Kick has been forking out money, it sounds like.
Yeah, it's so hard to say. Like, the investors, like, you know what I mean? They're going to run out someday.
Yeah.
What I'm seeing is he was arrested in Florida following a traffic violation when they observed a vehicle commit a moving traffic infraction. He was arrested in Palm Beach County, Florida, and that's really all I'm seeing about it.
Yeah. I got pulled over doing 92 the other day. I drove past Daniel thinking, what a pussy ass bitch. And then 20 minutes later, I called him like, you beat me home? He's like, yep. I'm like, fuck.
I know. I didn't even see where you turned off on. I was so surprised when you said
I
you
got pulled. I got turned off on the highway right there, and that's when he pulled me over. And then I
Oh.
pulled into like a neighborhood.
Oh, gotcha. That's fucking funny, dude.
I
I knew
think
you were going
so.
to fly past me, too.
Well, it pissed me off because I was just gonna go like I was gonna go like 85 whatever, and then a car flew by me. I was like, oh, perfect. I'll follow this ridiculous guy. And then I don't know how. 92 and a 65. You don't fuck around, baby.
Damn. Bro, that's
Those
just
speed
fun.
limits 65.
It's
It should
stupid,
be
yeah.
75.
Yeah, I
so
don't get the
I
interstate
was going
65.
27 over. It should have been like that.
Should have been a reckless. You should have been.
He said, I'm not going to file it. So I was like, thank you so much, Jay. Appreciate you.
You belong in Texas, bro. It's 85 there.
Same with Montana.
They moved it down in Montana
To
to
what?
75, I think, because they
Pussies.
state stuff. They said they wouldn't pay for the roads and shit. I don't know.
Man, all that shit whack.
There used to be no speed limit. I wish we would have. That'd been fun.
The Autobahn.
Huh?
The Autobahn in Germany.
No
they don't have speed limits.
Damn.
They say thousands of people die every year. Andrew Schultz has a bit about it. It's funny as fuck. That's how I knew about it. No, I actually heard about that before. But yeah, it's August 10th, baby. We're 9 days out.
9 days.
Weigh-ins. So 7 days from now, it's Thursday, 5 p.m.
Yeah.
I will not be feeling great. I will be, towards the end of the weight cut. Aljo will be feeling way worse than I will be feeling. I guarantee you fucking that. I'll cut most of the weight tonight, as in next Thursday. Then Friday I'll wake up, cut the rest. Try to get some sleep, cut a couple pounds. Weigh in, rehydration.
Is it pretty similar? Your last 5-6 cuts?
Yeah.
Weight wise, they've been pretty much almost exactly the same.
Yeah. They've all. I literally have every time, every weight class, or every weight every day. So yeah, they're all very similar. I feel like we've got it down. Our team, Dan Garner, we've got this shit down pretty good right now. So
you guys been tweaking the rehydrating and stuff, or has that still also been pretty locked in?
That's all stayed pretty similar. Dan's gonna be there. Garner, my nutritionist, is gonna be there for the first time this fight. So whole fight week's just gonna be extra dialed in. The whole rehydration fight day. He's gonna take care of all the meals. So I feel like that's gonna be a huge advantage. Getting this sleep protocol dialed in is gonna be a huge advantage.
All that for 25 minutes potentially in the cage. It is crazy. It's a long time. I had a dream last night that the first 2 rounds was the only rounds I saw the fight.
And you blacked out or what?
And then I woke up. But the first round, I edged it. Aljo got you in the first round. But the second round, you really started to piece him up.
Okay.
And then I woke up. So I don't know. Maybe that's a sign.
Damn. Yeah, people have been messaging me saying they're having dreams and having weird feelings about certain things and stuff.
Yeah.
Good things for me, of course.
What is your
I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
got some shit. I think I have an idea, but it's so hard. I mean, I had certain ideas about certain fights, and it's just
you never know.
I do believe I will put his lights out. I do believe that.
I like that quote you said on the Hawane show that he has holes in his.
I will find the shots that he can't take. Yeah. I don't know. It came out. I'm like, holy shit! I'm a philosopher at heart.
Sounded pretty good. You want to talk about this upcoming card? You want?
Yeah. Marcus McGee, our buddy Marcus from the lab. He's fighting on this card. He had a beautiful fight over. I think Marcus is fighting one of Aljo's boys, right?
I believe so.
Oh shit! That's Vincent Luque versus Rafael dos Anjos is this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I know.
Then Cub Swanson, he's moving back up to featherweight against Hakeem Daoud. Damn. Well, Vincent Luque versus Rafael dos Anjos is a fucking banger, dude.
Yeah.
Welterweight fight. Let's go. That's actually really dope. Roundtree versus Chris Decus.
Oh, Marcus does have JP buys.
Yeah, JP buys on a 3-fight losing streak. Terrence McKinney's fighting.
Again, short notice. Yeah, that dude is
I feel like he fights a lot.
He does fight a lot, and he has been on a little bit of a
L streak.
A little bit of a skid, but he always takes short notice fights, and he always takes these tough fights. But
damn, well that's sweet. Marcus versus JP buys looks like he's opening up the main event, the prelims. Let's go with Marcus. He's a motherfucking gangster, good dude. I'm predicting he finishes him. Vincent versus Rafael dos Anjos. Damn, dude, that's a sick fight. I don't even know. That is just a high level fight right there.
Wow. Vincente Luque is only 31 years old.
Is he really?
Yeah, that's
shit. How old's RDA?
38.
Damn, I might go with Vincent. Fuck, RDA is sick, dude. RDA is one of the best guys I feel like to ever fight, just skill wise from top to bottom.
I'm pretty sure Vicente Luque, they had after his last fight with Jeff Neal. Is that who he fought last? Yeah, he got KO'd, TKO'd Jeff Neal. He had something crazy wrong with his brain, and he almost died.
Really?
And now he's back fighting.
Jesus, that doesn't sound safe.
I know.
Damn. So that's a pretty sweet card. Then let's just skip to UFC 292 because this is our last pod.
Yeah, I want to hear some.
Okay. I haven't really even looked at this card to be honest. So let's see what we're working with. Let's look at the prelims right there. Let's move to it's the early prelims. So it looks like the card's a little fucked up. Chris Weidman versus Brad Tavares is on there. That's an interesting fight. Marlon Vera versus Pedro Munoz. That'll most likely be on the main card here. It doesn't say it is. But interesting fight there. Pedro looked really fucking good against Chris Gutierrez. Marlon looked really good against Corey.
Yeah, he did.
So
dominated him.
Dominating.
He won a round almost.
Well, he won the whole fight according to one of the judges.
Yeah, that's true. Never mind. My bad.
So that's going to be an interesting fight. Prediction.
I want to see the odds on that.
The odds are -185 Cheeto and 150 positive 154 for Munoz.
So Cheeto's a favorite, -180 favorite.
Yeah.
Damn.
I thought he'd be a bigger favorite. But
really? Pedro looked so good against Chris, and then Cheeto just got absolutely dominated by Corey. But they're just fighting, do different styles. Like Pedro's not even close to the same style as Corey, so it could be different. But
and Pedro's just so small. Like he just looks so short out there. Cheeto does do a good job of keeping his range and firing some powerful strikes.
I mean, a big fight for Cheeto. Big stakes on the line.
Yeah, it really is.
Corey. So I'm gonna probably pick Cheeto in that fight.
Yeah, I think so too.
Cody Garbrandt versus Mario Batista. Mario's obviously the fucking homie, the boy. We moved to Arizona around the same time from different states as amateurs, turned pro around the same time, got UFC around the same time, and we've been doing our thing. So Mario, I plan on him knocking Cody out, baby. Let's go.
I see that happening too. Mario's a stud, man.
Huh?
See the odds on that? He's a huge favorite. Mario is.
Really?
Yeah,
he's at -305.
that'd be good to have.
He earned it, man. He's on a tear, and Cody's last win was against that one. It was such a boring
Rafael,
fight.
or no?
He landed like Trevin Jones.
Was that at 25 or 35? No, it was at 35.
That was at 35, but he landed 33 total.
Was that his
strikes.
last fight?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's coming off a win.
33 total strikes in 3 rounds.
Damn.
And he danced more than he hit.
That's
that guy.
Fire.
Neil
Magny versus Ian Garry. We talked a little about that. Ian Garry 12-0. Neil Magny 28-11. That's crazy. Ian's just got some fucking serious hype behind him. So it's hard to say go against Ian, but Neil's just so experienced, so dangerous. But I don't know if I had to guess. I'd say Ian.
Yeah, Ian's a -290 favorite as well. God, he's had looked so good his last couple fights, and the
Jeff Neal fight would have been sick.
Jeff Neal fight would have been really sick. 2 dudes throwing hands, but at that Neal injury, just kind of.
Yeah, hopefully he's all right. Weili Zhang versus Amanda Lemos for the co-main. Is that a title fight?
Yeah.
Co-main title fight. Who's Weili's champ, obviously?
Yep.
23-3 versus 13-2 Amanda Lemos. I'm going to go with Weili Zhang. Me and her are going to fucking win, go straight back to China, and represent.
Seen all the shit that Sean's already talking about that? About Izzy?
Yeah.
Yeah, on Twitter.
The Chinese, yeah. That was funny, that video. I never saw that video until recently.
I haven't seen it still.
He was like, Izzy was kickboxing in China, and he was like representing the Chinese flag and said like, I'm Chinese.
That's funny.
It is.
Aljamain Sterling 23-3 versus Suga Sean O'Malley 17-0. Beautiful record there. I got Sean O'Malley via KO.
I do too, man.
Me too, man.
I've been replaying it a lot in my head, just kind of thinking what's gonna happen, and
exciting times, man.
It is
exciting times.
It's very exciting.
Damn, Max Holloway fights the weekend after. He fights Korean Zombie.
Yeah, he's like a -900 favorite almost. Pretty
Damn,
crazy.
that is
I think
wild.
it's the Korean Zombie retirement fight. I'm pretty sure.
Fuck.
But
that's crazy. But yeah, big fights coming up. UFC 292. Next time you guys see me, hopefully we'll have the fucking belt sitting right here.
So sick.
I'll probably be fucking blacked out
for the next week or so.
No, I don't want to do that shit. Sip a couple Happy Dads for
Till it
sure,
happens.
but don't get blacked out. Yeah, that's crazy. We're leaving fucking. You leave what, Thursday? I leave Monday. So
I leave Monday to
Friday,
Dallas,
Saturday.
but-
Oh, that's right, Sunday, Monday. I leave in 4 days. Friday,
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday. Leave Monday. So 3 days.
It's coming quick.
Jeez.
Dude, once you have this fight booked, time just fucking flies by. It's crazy.
I always get asked like 6 weeks out, 5 weeks out. You excited? You excited 4 weeks out? I'm like, no, I'm not fucking excited. I got hard training ahead of me every single fucking day. I'm not excited at all. Now it's exciting. Now I had my last hard strength and conditioning day with Brandon. Got a hard day tomorrow, hard day Saturday, and then we start tapering down fight week. So now I'm getting excited. Now I'm starting to got my clothes packed, starting to get my outfits packed. About to fucking book the jet. That's exciting. Just exciting times, man. Exciting times. It's getting there.
God, I know. It's hard to not like talk about what happens after and what's gonna happen. It's just like I just want to talk about all the possibilities, but it's just
I know. I do too. I do too. It's
time.
hard to even like Danny asked me, like, you excited to move to the new house? I'm like, I just can't think past August 19th. Like it's just like that happens every fight. It's just like you just don't really think much past that date. Like that's the fucking date.
Have you been in Boston before?
Never been to Boston.
Ooh.
Yeah, never been to Boston.
Hopefully it runs as smooth as Vegas. I know Vegas, they always have you boom, boom, boom,
Oh,
like
yeah.
really smooth.
Yeah, it's just the UFC. That's
Yeah.
just the UFC.
they're dialed in.
They run smooth everywhere. But yeah, I'm staying at a different hotel than the fighter hotel. Yeah, we're doing it different, baby. We do our own thing. I book my own jet, book my own flights. Hopefully getting a Lamborghini I want when I land so I can drive off Just feel like I'll look so cool.
Yeah, you're gonna look sweet.
I just feel cool as fuck.
Tough, really tough.
You know? So I'm gonna start trying to train later. But yeah,
So
that's
you been
about
training
it,
much?
No. I've been training about once every couple days.
Yeah.
It's recovery. You know what I mean? You train once, recover 3 days. It's like the new science.
Stay sharp.
Cold plunge for 36 seconds. Get out ASAP. It's been nice having my cold plunge inside, cold as fuck. I can't believe they did 30 minutes.
Yeah, that is impressive.
I couldn't have been
insane.
that cold. That 37
It started
degrees.
at 39, but I think he's right that it went down over time.
Yeah, I'm
Or
sure
went
it
up over
warmed
time.
up pretty, but still, that was an awful 30 minutes. But I'm sure at some point you're just completely
probably-
numb.
Were their arms out?
Yeah,
They're chilling like
they
that?
weren't really
Just
all the
legs.
way up. Like,
Well, that makes it a little bit better. Like once your heart's under and your neck and stuff like that's fucking where it gets like, ooh. But yeah, that's not fun. What else we got going on the agenda? Alana's done with school.
yeah, her last.
Graduates.
Well, she has rotations, but she's done with all classwork ever.
That is. I bet she's gonna be like, I don't even know what to do with myself.
No, she's gonna be lost.
But she'll be busy, right? Like obviously with working and stuff.
Yeah, she'll be working 40 hours a week, but still, she was counting how many years she's been in school. It was crazy because I guess you graduate 12, so then she went 3 years undergrad. So she's like in year like 20 almost of school.
Holy shit,
Like
that is
18, I guess.
insane.
Yeah,
That's
pretty crazy.
wild.
A lot of school.
Yeah, that's a lot of school. Yeah, that's about it. UFC 292, the Sugar Show goes out there, defeats Aljamain Sterling via KO.
I can't wait to have this conversation after.
Oh,
the first conversation is always so fun. Just
It will be a good
breaking
time.
it down.
About me fucking blacking out the night after.
Yeah.
No, I don't fucking drink.
well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Get the job done. I hope everyone gets healthy. You know, that's the best part is when no one gets hurt and the fight goes as planned and whoever wins. But good luck to you. I think you're gonna get the job done. Excited for it.
Me too. Thank you.
Sweet having the belt right there.
Oh, episode
I
1.
wear it?
You can wear it. You can fucking wear it. Episode 100 and
19.
was it really?
Or
It was 19.
Damn, UFC. No, August 19th, episode 119.
Oh, well, numerology.
UFC 219.
Let's say it is.
Oh, that's crazy. All right, we out of this bitch. Peace.
Peace.